Hello and good evening, everyone. I'm Mike Maruzars.
And I'm Krista Dubill. First tonight, an emotional rescue as people rushed to try and help a 19-year-old girl who'd crashed her car into a pillar.
Well, that girl died in the crash, and police are not yet releasing her name, but it happened as she was exiting off a 69 highway onto College Boulevard. Before first responders arrived on the scene, Good Samaritans stepped in to help. 41 Action News reporter Mackenzie Nelson spoke to the family that called 911.
It started out as just another Monday for Andy Dubill. Things quickly changed as he was driving home to turn in for the night.
We were coming home about 11 o'clock and we drove off of alternate 69 to turn right on College, and my wife said, "Andy, there's a car smoking right ahead of us."
Not knowing what happened, Dubill stopped, jumped out of the car, and ran to help.
The car had hit the barrier so hard it accordioned and we couldn't get the doors open.
As his wife called 911, Dubill and others who had stopped at the scene did everything they could until first responders arrived.
I didn't see any movement, and all the calling we did to the person while we were trying to open the door got no response.
Overland Park police say a 19-year-old girl was killed in the crash after her car hit a concrete barrier.
It could be very confusing for somebody who wasn't aware of it.
Overland Park police say that last night's crash was the first deadly crash at this intersection in the last 2 years.
Since 2017, police have responded to 103 accidents at 69 Highway and College Boulevard. Dubill says in his 8 years living nearby, he's never experienced a crash like this. With 8 grandchildren of his own, he says it hit home.
You know, you say a prayer for the person and their family, and you think at this time of the year, what could be worse than going through a situation where you have to bury a child?
In Overland Park, Mackenzie Nelson, 41 Action News.
And if you noticed his name, that is my father-in-law. I didn't know anything about the story until he told it to Mackenzie. Police are still investigating the crash. They say even though there have been more than 100 accidents, it's not one of their high accident locations.